Good morning, my beloved students. How are you today? Our lesson is related to essay writing. I will have a general overview for the variety of different kinds of essay, and then I will go deeper into only one of them, which is expository essay. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Um, as you can see here, for the parts of the essay, we have types of writing. We have informational essay, argumentative essay, and narrative writing, as we discussed before. Types of writing, we have information or expository writing. It gives you information, and the goal of expository or informational writing is to provide information about a given topic using evidence. So you give much information, but you have to prove each and every single piece of information you give to your reader to support the information that's being provided. So without the evidence or proof, you cannot give information to your reader. Okay, we have also argumentative, we have different ideas, and the narrative writing, which we spoke about the previous week, which is the goal of it is to tell a story, and you have to show some parts, including the plot. Okay. Now I will go deeper into the kind specifically discussed today, which is the expository or expository, a kind of essay writing. As you can see here, expository writing, opinion essay. Expository essay writing, every good reader has a purpose when he or she sets down to write. So if you start to write, you should have a plan into your mind. Why you write? What is your purpose? What's your goal? So these you have to take all these points into your own consideration while writing. The purpose may be to inform, give information, create a mood or stir an emotion, to tell about a series of events, or to persuade the reader to believe or do something. In expository writing, the main purpose is to inform, tell information, or define something, or clarify an idea. So in expository, you give information, you tell about something, define it, or you make an idea crystal clear. Simply put, expository writing informs, explains the why, or tells how. In this case, you will explain your opinion. Okay, essay writing plan or expository writing, we have introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, for the introduction, you need to start with the attention getter, so you get the attention of your readers, and to provide context or background information about what you write, thesis statement, and you have to clarify clearly designate topic. You have to choose your topic and make it crystal clear. State your opinion or attitude toward the topic, and preview main points of support. For the body is organized or divided into three main points from your thesis statement. Each main point needs to be supported with evidence. So much important, the thing you have to focus on is to provide a proof or evidence for each and every single information. So you need to give a detail, facts, example, personal experiences, or quotes, and an explanation that tells why, how it supports your point of view. For the conclusion, you need to flip of the introduction. That's, in other words, you need to write the same meaning with introduction, but in different words. Like you have like a paraphrasing or rephrasing. And you have to review the main points and also to restate your thesis, okay? Also, clincher. What's clincher? It means memorable last line. So you write something which will be remembered and which shows or reflects your personality, and to return to attention getter again. So the conclusion, the same like introduction, but in different words and different style. Okay, going into more detail for the introduction, important note, never begin an essay with, in this essay I will say, or I will explain this. No, don't use it. Grab the reader's attention, see a list of attention getter leads. So you need to use words which attract the mind and arouse his the attention of the reader, and also provide necessary context or background information on the topic. What is this topic about? Why is this topic important to you as the writer? And why should we as readers care about this topic? Why me as a reader push towards reading, and I feel excited when reading your essay. So grab the reader attention and then provide necessary background, and then thesis statement. Never begin a thesis statement with my thesis is, or in my essay paper I will talk about. Never use such words, okay? Thesis statement. The thesis statement gives the main idea or focus of an essay. Often is the last sentence in the first paragraph of your essay. You have to establish your opinion or attitude about the topic, show your opinion, and preview the three main points of support. So write your opinion and then three main points of supporting the essay. These three main points will be developed into paragraphs for the body of your essay. So you write, like generally speaking, you have to show the main points, and then to specifically write about them in more detail in the body. For the introduction points to remember, question to ask yourself: is the length appropriate, less than 10% of the overall text? Does it arouse interest without being cute or cheesy? Does it transition smoothly into your thesis statement or main idea? And are the major subordinating ideas mentioned or suggested in the thesis statement? Are specific facts kept to a minimum, didn't overload with statistics? And is the style of the introduction clear, concise, and pleasant, interesting to read? Okay, this is an example of an introduction. Naughty bars, cosmic brownies, sweets, cake rolls, and zebra cakes, rows and rows of brightly bags. So I will leave this for you to read, but we have here the attention getter, and then we have the context and background information using some connectors, and also we have thesis statement and review of the main points. For the body of the essay, the body is organized into three paragraphs, one for each of the main points previewed in your thesis statement. Each body paragraph begins with the topic sentence, very important, that introduces the main point of the paragraph, like a mini thesis. Each main point needs to be supported with evidence, so you have to show details, facts, personal experience, example, quotations, and an explanation to make your point clear and convincing. Explaining the evidence, act like lawyers, so you have to give more evidence, and each paragraph needs to begin with a transition or transitional words like although, however, in addition, furthermore, etc., to signal movement from main point to the next. A transition example equal like not only but also furthermore, moreover, and these are a group of transition words like for example, in fact, also, moreover, before, after, consequently, etc. You just need to focus on all of them. Okay. We have the body paragraph. This is body paragraph. In that body paragraph, you can see the topic sentence of the first main point. Like first, having unhealthy snacks available at lunchtime sends the wrong message. And then you give more details like students learn about good nutrition, health class, etc. Okay, and then you have to support for the point or evidence and explanation, like most people will eat unhealthy snacks if they are easily available and they are readily available in your or in our lunchtime. We also need to use transition to signal to show movement from part to part, like not only but also, although, however, and many other words. For the conclusion, never end an essay with I hope you enjoy my essay. That's it, or the end. Okay. The conclusion is a flip of the introduction, so it's a copy of the introduction. You need to review your main ideas or main points, restate your thesis statement, put it in other words, and clincher or memorable last line or return to the attention grabber. Do not directly copy your original attention getter. Do not copy from the introduction or even from the body. Refer back to it or its information. It's better to use different words, okay? A restatement of the thesis. Thesis needs to be reworded, like to be written in different words and in different manner, and this is extremely important. Do not simply copy and paste your original thesis statement. Reword your thesis statement by re-mentioning important details from the body paragraphs. will provide length and additional detail that wasn't available in the original thesis statement. Your statement or restatement can be longer than the original thesis statement. Break the restatement up into several different sentences. Can be even be one sentence per point. Okay. Also remember that your conclusion is your final impression, and the portion of the piece of writing your audience generally remember best. So end strongly. Okay, and be careful of the theme and word choice and all these points. Avoid distractions. Okay, don't write about different topic. Get focused only one topic, and end in a memorable way. And you have to have a proofreading just to revise all what you have, all what you write. And this is example or one model for the conclusion. Like it's obvious that offering unhealthy snacks in school cafeteria has several negative effects, such as providing, and you give some example for the conclusion, and then you have to restate your thesis statement, like for these reasons, clear that unhealthy snack food should be prohibited from the school cafeteria, and tie back to attention getter and then with a clincher, like to connect the different parts together. Okay, these are the some guiding points or some specific ideas for focusing on or writing a very good expository or informational essay supported with an evidence. Okay, so there are a variety of PowerPoint presentations specifically provided for you. I will try to show you all of them, and they will be all attached in the school website. They will be joined to the video, this video. You need to go deeper into them and to have like a full background about them. They will help you a lot. What you are asked to do is to write an expository essay. You can find a variety of models for this kind of essay on if you just Google it, you just go to Google Images and you find a million of topics, million, for example, for the expository essay, and this sample will be varied. You can just go and read in one of them and just to notice how they are framed and how the introduction and conclusion are interrelated and how they are so effective and introduced in a very accurate manner. This is our lesson for today. Thank you so much and have a nice morning. Thank you.